is IRNT, the next GameStop. If you were paying attention at all in the FinTwit and Reddit community, 3 tickers were mentioned the most this week, with all 3 following the same theme and setups. In this video, we'll attempt to go over the De-SPAC redemption phenomenon. What do these 3 tickers have in common? They all went through a de-SPACing process, they have an options chain, and are currently at a low float. I made a video quite some time ago explaining what a SPAC is, but for this video, all you need to know is a SPAC has a set float of shares. When you de-SPAC a stock, there is usually a redemption of shares that happen, which basically means that the SPAC investor get a money back guarantee of usually at $10. For example, SPNV de-SPACed into OPAD, 92% of shares were redeemed and it became a significantly lower float at 3.4 million. A low float stock is considered any stock that has a lower market cap of 10 million shares. And according to this SIBO rule, any low float stock should not be allowed to have an option chain, as having an option chains can likely push the price up and down too easily. And Jang, so why does that happen? So when market makers or the big boys with the money write options or example sell calls, they usually have to buy 100 shares per contract to remain delta neutral. Unlike some degen retail traders that buy naked calls, market makers actually use this approach called delta hedging in order to reduce or hedge directional risk. So the increased open interest in calls means more shares needed to delta hedge against the calls, which in turn pushes price up. In other words, SPACs with high redemptions and options available present a unique opportunity to abuse how market makers hedge their positions. But with these options already existing before the de-SPACing process, the more people that buy out of the money calls means that the more the market makers have to buy shares in order to delta hedge their positions. This is what they call a gamma squeeze. And especially quad witching and OPEX is this Friday, many are anticipating an epic squeeze on a lot of these tickers. And for many other tickers, this has already started. In the case of IRNT, it already went up 312% the past month. Full disclosure, I did play IRNT and OPAD today and will be trading them tomorrow as well. Word of caution, if you experience GameStop, AMC, SPRT, BBIG, any of these tickers that have ripped and dumped and ripped and dumped, there will be a lot of volatility, so just keep that in mind if you're trading these tickers. As always, not financial advice, do your own duty, and I hope this helps. I will be pinning the links I used to make this video here, and feel free to follow along my Twitter, join my Discord for more life updates. To the moon!